We are live.
Live.
Episode 2. New studio, new setup, better lighting, no more whip. Saving on the gas.
Hell yeah.
But welcome, guys. Welcome to episode 2, season 1. Ray versus Rod. We're here live, ready to discuss another topic.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
A big one today. We got two convicted. No, Diddy's not convicted yet.
Diddy's
right?
alleged, or not even alleged.
He's in trial, or he's waiting to face trial.
Yeah.
Well, one convicted, one unconvicted.
Yeah.
We got R Kelly versus P Diddy. So, I mean, who do you have your stake on? Well, first of all, we're discussing who's more infamous. All right, we're not saying who we like more.
They are two despicable men, and we can both say we probably like them both. Not for what they've done, but for what they've done.
Sometimes,
Artists and things of that nature.
You got to separate the art from the artist.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're going to go discuss who's more infamous. So, we have two guys did abysmal things. You got to separate the art from the artist. We can get into their art another time.
yeah, of course.
Or actually, no, we'll delve into the art. Because the art, I think, it plays a big role.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we got to decide, who do you have your money on? Who do you think is more infamous?
In terms of despicability, if that's a word, I put it into the man of the year, P Diddy, as more infamous.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Shout out Bron.
I have my stake on R. Kelly. I think longevity speaks for itself. I think
It's definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so I think R. Kelly, he's, even aside from all his allegations and convictions, I think he's been in the game longer. He's been in the trafficking game longer. He's been in the golden showers game longer.
As some people say, the hog tying business. How long has he been, in prison, I guess? Or when was he even, on trial? I have no idea.
From what I researched, from what I gathered, he was convicted of 8 counts of sex trafficking and racketeering in 2022.
Damn!
Yeah. And he got 30 years.
30?
30 years. That's just for that. Which is insane. Because he still has more stuff coming out. They're still trying to add on more to the 30.
I did not know it would be 30.
Yeah, Robert's not doing well.
I figured it'd be 10. I also didn't know his name was Robert.
Robert Kelly?
I wondered what the R stood for.
Yeah, no, and then after he got convicted of those 8 counts of sex trafficking and racketeering, more charges came out for child sexual abuse, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff adding up.
I remember him pissing on the kids.
Yeah, that was a big thing. He actually got tried in 2002, 2001 for that.
Makes sense.
And they couldn't convict him because they said that there was not enough evidence to point that the girl was underage.
Damn, that was a different time back then.
Yeah,
compared to now.
Well, back then the FBI was involved. The FBI confirmed that this is real footage. They investigated. They're like, yeah, he's definitely pissing on someone, but we can't know if she's 18 or not. There's nothing, she didn't flash an ID. She didn't say anything. So
I mean, I guess it's not fair. I'm just saying, that's just nuts that the legal system couldn't get the job done back then.
2002 though, so 20 plus years ago.
It seems like they didn't want to get it done.
I mean, but also what I found out is it took 6 years. So in 1996. They submitted it to the FBI or whatever. Then it took 6 years of them investigating it before they tried to bring him to trial. And during that time is when he dropped some of the hottest stuff that he could ever drop.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he was already dropping stuff, not that big of a name. They tried to get the stuff getting out to him, and then 6 years before trial, they tried to get him. They couldn't find enough evidence, and then he was dropping heat. He dropped. I don't know if you ever listened to the trapped in the or locked in the cabinet mixtapes.
I have seen I have heard those mixtapes.
But yeah, he dropped all that. That was he got NAACP awards while he had the charges going against him, which is nuts to say that he was still winning awards, but speaks to his art.
He became, in that time of the 6 years, he became the greatest R&B artist to ever exist.
Oh yeah, 100%. There was no doubt, and he cooked. Unfortunately, he dropped bangers.
He did cook.
Is he remixed to Ignition? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So he had a great run.
That song, it still plays today.
Yeah, that one.
And it bangs.
That one, I think society's accepted, separating the art from the artist.
Whenever that comes on, it's a banger.
Yeah, so that one, huge. I want to listen to the original Ignition. I don't want to just listen to the remix.
I feel that because I've never heard the original.
Is there an original?
And I also don't know where
is the name just remixed to Ignition?
I have no idea where to find it if so.
We need somebody to find it.
We're showing the Gen Z in us.
Yeah,
I think we're Gen Z. Something like that.
Not a millennial.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere in between. Early 2000s.
Yeah, early
turn of the
2Ks.
century kids. Y2K kids. But yeah, he had all that going for him when he was facing the allegations, and then they couldn't charge him. That was 2002. He got away with it. And I mean, pissing on somebody in itself should be a charge.
That is not a good look.
But also, I mean, are you really just gonna let somebody piss on you?
But it's also a kid.
But they couldn't prove it was a kid.
Well, I don't know who he pissed on.
I'm not gonna say names.
I don't even know
to the victims.
I don't even know the situation at hand. Like, I always just pictured him just kind of sitting on a bench, kind of like this, just with kids playing in a playground and him just pissing.
Like Michael Jackson's Neverland, but not as nice for the kids.
Yeah, I don't know if that place was as nice either, but
yeah, but I mean, Kelly still has a lot of stuff that, like, he married Aaliyah when she was 15. Isn't that nuts? Married, like apparently it was a super secret marriage.
Oh my god!
And nobody knew about it until she was 18. But yeah, she got married to him when she was 15, and then he was with like another girl. Well, I think he was married to her before her. Like, they started hooking up when they were like 15. When she was 15, he was like 26, and she was like his assistant, something like that. She worked with him. He used her, hooked up with her, kept hooking up with her, and then she claims that on her 18th birthday, or around her 18th birthday, he broke up with her. He was like, "I'm done."
He had enough.
So yeah, he has.
Wow,
he has.
When it hits 18, he's done.
Yeah, it's like Leo, but illegal.
That's insane.
Yeah. So he doesn't have a good look. He definitely has some bad.
He's damn. I didn't know all this.
He's damaged goods.
He's infamous for sure.
Yeah, I think it was an easy pick on my side. People don't know the whole story.
Nah, people don't know the whole story.
Yeah, so
people just be thrown out there like free R Kelly for no reason.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, they tried to get him like 3 or 4 times, and when he finally did get, it wasn't even like child like endangerment or abuse or anything. It was just sex trafficking. So even bar the children, what he has been proven to be guilty of is sex trafficking, which is insane. Because I mean, I don't know how you traffic someone, but he apparently was good at it. He got 8 people.
I don't really know like what really sex trafficking is. They blamed it on Andrew Tate same way. Don't you coerce them into sex?
I don't know. I think that's like forcing somebody to have sex with someone. I don't think it has to be just yourself.
Oh, I gotcha.
Or is it like human trafficking is like you steal someone, you abduct them, and then you send them and sell them off. So I don't know, maybe you abduct someone and sell them for sex.
That's actually a pretty good call.
We're figuring out
sex ring.
Yeah. He was a pimp.
Damn, yeah, he was.
He was a pimp. But I mean, on a similar note, Diddy had a lot of stuff come out about him.
Yeah,
especially recently.
Very recent.
And not a good look on him when he like flew away to the islands and tried to escape.
Or he tried.
Yeah, but no, he did. He was gone.
I didn't know.
And then he came back.
Because I just remember when they
caught him.
When they first dropped like the headline.
Yeah.
I just remember him going to like Miami airport trying to leave, and they wouldn't let him leave. Obviously. I'm pretty sure he was like on some island somewhere. Might have been an island before that.
I think he tried to leave. They wouldn't let him, and then he ended up finding another way to get out. He went to like some islands while they were trying to get him locked down, and they couldn't. And then now he ended up coming back to the United States, and they cooked him.
I mean, before he even like got arrested, I just remember they were showing videos of him like living his best life.
Yeah, no, he was on a beach. He was.
I'll tell you what, that last Diddy party had to be lit.
Yeah, no, the last
hurrah, the run like right before he knew it was all cooked, like he went all out, like all the baby oil.
They were like, it's got to get
transported to the house.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe they moved all the baby oil to one location. Maybe that's why there was so much baby oil.
The last
because he knew it was coming.
He definitely knew it was coming. He knew in the 90s. I don't know if you've seen the interview.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to get arrested for my parties on a late night talk show.
But Diddy's also, I don't know, he wasn't just about the sex parties and the Diddy parties.
Yeah, but it goes a lot into it.
Yeah, but he was also a gangster.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like, do you think he had part to do with any assassinations in the rap game?
I certainly wouldn't put it by him. I don't doubt it, especially with Tupac.
Mr. Tupac Amaru Shakur?
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
I think he's tied for sure. I think he might not have set up the hit, but he definitely coerced somebody to set up the hit if he didn't do it himself.
I
Definitely was
honestly
like, you gotta
think
take
he
this
did.
guy out. He like inception somebody to take out Tupac.
It's really crazy what went on then. Just what people knew about him. Just being
just Puff.
just being Puff. Yeah, Puff.
Puff at the time.
Big Boy, Bad Boy Records with B.I.G. And then you just look 30 years later what this guy is known for today.
It's an insane legacy.
You know?
Can we even call it a legacy? Tainted legacy.
Yeah. It's a legacy, just tainted. It's no different than using like PEDs in baseball. It's a legacy, just
true.
tainted.
Everybody was still hitting bombs.
But he certainly did it.
He's not making it to the Hall of Fame, but his name is still coffee table talk.
P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean John,
Sean Combs,
Mr. Combs.
Yeah, so he had a wild run as well. All the stuff in the '90s, the rap, the East Coast, West Coast stuff.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. And then
it was him versus Suge, basically producer versus producer.
Well, Suge was also like a huge thug. Like,
yeah, he was
like an actual gangster. Like, he was mobbed up like with his own thing.
Actually, was killed.
He ran the street. Yeah, he what's where's Suge at nowadays?
He's in prison.
Is he?
That's 100%.
I don't know.
I believe so.
I don't keep up with Suge.
I occasionally, but I see him like he might have got released on parole or something. But the last time I heard about him, because growing up I was a big Tupac fan, and I still am.
Hit him up.
Yeah, love that song. I love all his songs, but yeah, Suge ended up in prison.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, from what I know, from what I've heard, Suge was a despicable man.
You know, he's despicable. I know one story about Suge. He was in such a bad road rage incident that he got arrested for it.
Is that what got him?
I don't think that's what got him, like, whatever his sentence was. But I just know he got arrested for getting out of his car, being so mad at the other driver, and then beating the fuck out of him and getting up arrested.
Wait, he beat up the other guy, or the other guy beat up Suge?
No, he beat up the other guy.
Okay.
Suge did. I don't think they were capable. Just a normal day, and then you cut off Suge Knight, and
it's a bad way to end the day.
It was a citizen's like arrest on that guy and just beating his ass. And then,
really?
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it.
So, yeah.
Reminder not to go crazy with the road rage. I actually have a crazy road rage story.
Tell it, bro.
This one day, I was driving home from, I think Newark, and I was going down Route 1 by like Linden, like by the theater, and there's like this one lane to turn, and then the other 3 lanes are to go straight.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like right by the movie theater. And this guy is in the leftmost lane to go straight, but he's trying to turn. But that light has a turn light. You can only turn when the light is green, or when the turn sign is on, and the turn sign is off when it's going straight because both sides of the of Route 1 are going straight. And this guy was stuck there trying to turn, and I got mad, honked my horn for a while. Guy ended up getting out of the car. I saw him reach back into the car for something, and I just skirted off. I went around.
Probably should.
I went around. Because I wouldn't have been here today if I would have stayed.
Yeah, probably not, especially not there.
Yeah, no, not in those parts.
I have a similar story. It wasn't with me. It was my brother was also in Linden. I don't remember why. I just know he honked at a guy, and then I think he yelled out the window at him, and then the guy like stopped, got out of his car, and my brother skirted off.
Oh, it might have been the same guy.
Yeah,
that we dealt with.
It's like, I am not stopping for this guy.
No, not worth it. Not worth the trouble.
Not at all. It's not stopping for Suge Knight either.
No,
folks.
It all ties back together.
It's not.
Maybe it was Suge Knight. Maybe Suge Knight was in the car in front of me.
Well, thank God you got out of there.
I would have been beaten to a pulp, left on the side of the road, left on the side of Route 1, never to be identified again.
God damn.
Just goes to show you. Waves. Start off small and end up big.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, getting back to the topic. I mean, Diddy, I'm pretty sure he's in the same jail as R. Kelly now, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I saw that somewhere.
It's in New York, right? Same one that Epstein was in.
Yeah. They're all in they were all in the same jail. And I think somebody else with a case against him similar. It was also
out. They put them all in the same place because.
Yeah. I mean, is he on suicide watch? I think he's on suicide watch now. I think they're going to Epstein him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they put him on suicide watch, but I think they also are going to Epstein him.
Yeah.
Just another nickname for him is he's the Epstein of the hip hop industry, or just the music industry in general.
P. Epstein?
Yeah, P. Epstein, bro. Damn near.
Yeah, so they're in jail now. I don't know. he's still waiting trial, right?
Yeah, still waiting trial.
Yeah, but he's in jail.
Current event.
Yeah,
Look out for
still
Diddy's
ongoing.
trial.
So he's still facing to see his charges, which I don't think is going to end up well. I don't think I think with all the pictures,
He has to,
the baby oil.
no, but the only thing is, I think there's that whole list of people who did stuff, right, at his party and stuff.
Yeah.
That he has on camera.
Yeah. All recorded.
And so there's
So
that,
the
there's
evidence is
that
somewhere.
list of names that he probably has to give up some names, or
I was gonna say, how do you think that would go? If, like, I mean, there's pictures of J-Lo at his parties. She dated P Diddy.
yeah.
So how do you think that goes? What do you think happens to J-Lo now? Do you think she's obstructed from justice?
I think they Epstein him.
Yeah.
And then
And
maybe
then-
the list comes out at some point, but for now,
no ramifications for the people who
it's
attended.
kind of like with these big celebrities, like it's just it's like live or die by the day.
Yeah.
So just
true.
continue to push it
Yeah.
back years and years and years, and then hopefully you pass away before it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron's on the list.
LeBron was there at the party. Don't know exactly what he was doing, but he did say
He's
no
on the-
party like a Diddy party.
Drewski said he was on the list. Drewski said he was at a few Diddy parties before.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, the king of Atlanta. He's probably had some Diddy parties.
As the great
But
Katt Williams said, "You gotta tell P Diddy no."
I forgot about that. I forgot about the Cat interview.
He basically exposed Diddy like right before
Dude, it was right before
all the
everything
charges
popped
came
off.
out.
He brought up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What else did he do? He said something crazy about I forgot what it was, but he was spewing like a bunch of like, I don't care anymore. Like this is what the industry is.
This was it was probably one of the biggest podcasts ever.
Yeah, and then
So many views.
He also
Shout out
said
Shannon
something.
Sharp.
Yeah, he also said some stuff about how like there's some guy you can meet and he'll make you famous, right? He said something like that. Was it him? I think it was on that podcast.
It probably was.
He said something. He said something to the effect of like, if you want to get famous, you can. It's just gonna cost you a certain amount.
In the same vein, I feel like if you met Diddy, you can get famous as well.
Yeah.
Just look at the freaking cult of people he's brought up, like Bieber and Usher. Even
That's
though they're
true.
supremely
Bieber.
talented, and probably will get famous no matter what. But meeting him certainly helped. Just had to do some things.
I mean, the
Probably
Bieber
the
doesn't
same with
help.
this mysterious man.
The Bieber allegations don't help because Bieber was what, 12 years old, 13 years
He
old.
was
when
so young.
he was a baby. He was
So young, and it just reminded me, like when I just see the old videos, it reminds me of like the Michael Jackson hanging out
Yeah,
with
I mean-
kids. Those kids are even younger, but
My brother's 12 years old right now. He can't bust out pipes like Bieber can.
yeah,
He wouldn't be able to do it. And Bieber was megastar at 13 years old.
Oh, huge.
My brother can't do that shit.
No.
He can't do that.
Keep him away from P Diddy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I mean, also look at J Beebs now. Where's Beebs at now? Does it hurt to have some Diddy in your life?
It certainly.
I mean, there's a moderation to
it
the
helped
Diddy.
him, but I think just looking at him now, though, he looks a lot more reformed.
Yeah, I mean, he turned to God now.
Yeah,
He was also a father, so I think that probably changed a lot of his point of views and what he had to do. I mean, he had the whole, like, he was on drugs and everything. He got arrested, and he was Canadian. And they thought he was gonna get deported.
Yeah.
When he was living in L.A. and young and rich and famous. I mean, also I feel like there's a reason why all these famous people are all like arrested all the time. Not even just that like it'll get publicized more just because they're stars, but also I think you have so much money at some point you run out of stuff to do. I think that might be
I
a big
feel
thing.
like it's just like the long line of the famous people. They're into weird shit.
Yeah, that too. I mean,
They are,
but-
and then it just gets passed to
I
every
think-
next generation of
Yeah,
celebrities.
but that also, I think it does, like, we're saying the same thing, where
Yeah.
it does tie back to, like, you just run out of stuff to do. You have so much money, you're like, I'm never going to spend this all. I can do
Yeah.
whatever I want. Why not just do the most outrageous things I can? And I think that people think they're untouchable at some point. Diddy definitely thought he was untouchable.
Oh, I think Diddy since I don't know when he was first started doing the parties, but if it was like the 90s, if he's in the 2010s thinking like, if I ever got touched now, they're not touching me. But unfortunately, we got to this era of the cancellations and
Yeah, everything is social media. Everything can be documented.
yeah, so it's
It's
just
very precarious about who you invite to the
so
party.
if you
now.
go back all the way then, like there's
probably worse
Google like
stuff he
just
did.
came out and stuff of that nature.
Yeah.
Like there was no iPhone yet.
Yeah, no, there's probably worse stuff that
And
he
so-
did that wasn't documented. Like he probably
Yeah.
is the only one who has the tapes. And there's definitely
Yeah.
horrendous. He
If they
definitely toned
released
it
the
down.
tapes, it'd be crazy.
I feel like he probably toned it down a bit after like phones and social media.
I don't
popped
even
off,
know. He probably loved the rush so much
that it just
that he
kept
was like
chasing-
he had to keep up the reputation.
But I mean, I also wouldn't. I would expect him to be smart, at least in some sense. I don't think he's a dumb guy. and he would have everybody come in NDA like signed.
No,
ready
yeah.
to
They
go.
definitely all signed NDAs.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess he's safe that way, but there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do till somebody spills the like. You gotta have invited like one girl that you saw on vacation. She was an influencer and she was hot, and she doesn't care about the NDA.
Yeah,
or she doesn't understand what an NDA is. Like somebody's gonna come out with some crazy stuff for him. But also, who would go against Diddy?
Katt Williams.
Because he's. But Katt's always been on his own thing.
He has, but eventually, yeah. But they, even Katt Williams said it in the interviews, like they posed him as like a drug addict, even though he doesn't do drugs, and as like a crazy guy who's against like the industry.
Yeah.
But eventually, hey man, going back to the last episode, Kendrick Lamar said the truth. Basically the truth always comes to light. And he also released a song like we said last time. He just released "The Party Dies" and P Diddy. Unfortunately, your run has ended.
There's only so much you can do.
And so Katt spilled the beans, and not only that, I don't know if you heard about like Diddy was something with Ciroc. He was in like a lawsuit.
Isn't that whose liquor is that? Is that 50 Cent's liquor?
I don't
is
know.
Ciroc 50
I'll
cent?
look it up.
I think it's 50 Cent. Pretty sure Ciroc is 50. Well, 50's in everything too.
Ciroc.
50 has to be in the conversation.
And 50 is
On
putting
there?
all this shit against Diddy right now.
Yeah, well, 50 also never cared about anything. I mean,
Yeah.
50's also vitamin water.
Yeah, I
He
don't know
created
who owns
vitamin
it.
water, and then he sold it for like $1 billion to Coke.
No, it's Diddy's. Diddy's with Ciroc.
Diddy Ciroc?
So he
I
must have
don't know.
he must have had like a disagreement or some shit and
Yeah.
sued him, and he won. But then apparently all the liquor companies were all up against him. So
Really?
that initially was,
Yeah.
like the
just-
match that started the flame.
Yeah,
And
it got something sparked.
so they were like, "All right, you're gonna win all this money against us?
Well, guess what? You're
Well,
gonna
guess
lose
what?
it.
There's no more Diddy parties, and you're cooked. Like you're going
No
away
more
for
parties in
you're
LA.
going away for life."
No more parties in LA. Was that song about Diddy?
No, but some people kind of like say it is, but who really knows?
Seen a lot of edits of Diddy stuff with that song in the background.
Yeah,
And it's heat. It makes
like
sense.
it makes sense, but I think Kendrick's the type of guy to be like. He's taking pictures with Diddy. Like if you could have brought it up in the last debate,
We could have.
he was in pictures with Diddy, and Drake was in pictures with Diddy as well.
I mean, I think everybody who's famous has had some
Everybody's
type
in
of connection.
famous. Diddy finds his way. He may not get all the way in.
But he'll
Pause.
get a handshake.
Yeah, he'll at least get a handshake
Yeah,
and a photo.
I saw a video the other day of Kanye at one of his like his Sunday what was it, Sunday choir? Sunday service things. And like there's like his kids are all hanging out over there, and then Diddy's trying to talk to his daughter, trying to talk to North. And this is years ago. And Kanye comes up to me, he's like, No, she's good.
Yeah, as he
Brushes him off.
should.
So I think it's widely known. It's been widely known.
Kanye especially too,
Yeah, I mean Kanye speaks the truth.
all the time.
Kanye doesn't hold back.
And even though they pose him as crazy, and maybe he is.
No, I mean,
But,
have you seen him saying like he's always been 10 years ahead? People always calling him
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Then 10 years later, they're like, oh, like he was actually onto something.
But he doesn't fuck with Diddy either.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's been on this.
So
I don't think he's publicly said anything against him.
Mr. Free
He might have, but but I mean, I wouldn't doubt that Kanye has known and doesn't hang out with him for those reasons.
But some people are like so crazy that they love Diddy
They
so
love
much
the rush.
that they always go back. And some people turn away.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say because I mean, at some point you gotta like you'd feel like I'm famous, he's famous, everybody who's really famous is doing this. We're untouchable, and then the house of cards falls.
The House of Cards
It
fell.
crumbles, and you just get stuck. Now you're like,
The
damn,
king
no.
is dead. He's still alive, but he's in prison or in jail.
He's America's T'Challa. The king
Damn
is dead.
near. I'm trying to find his charges right now.
Diddy's?
Yeah,
He's probably facing some crazy charges right
there's
now.
a lot.
A lot. There's
So basically, it's racketeering, sex trafficking, forced and transportation of prostitution, and basically creating a criminal enterprise.
So I guess are they hitting him with a RICO?
They're probably trying to hit him with everything.
I mean, Thug just got
Just
out
got
of the
released.
RICO. Yeah.
Free Thug.
Probation for what, 15
Not even
years?
free Thug. Thug's free.
Thug's free. Welcome back, Thug. Drop some music.
Hell yeah.
Put gun on it. We need
I
more
don't think
gun
he's putting gun on it.
We need gun on it. We need some more music, Thug. Free us, liberate us, bring us back to what we were. How long was Thug on like the trial for? Was he on trial before Diddy like started getting like heat?
Yeah, because it goes back. I think it was like a couple of years for Thug in the
like
2020s. And
Yeah.
Diddy, that trial hasn't even happened yet. So
yeah, no, he's been
yeah, he was in prison when Thug or Thug was in prison when Diddy first
yeah.
got arrested.
Wow, that's wild.
And then he just got released. And there's no more Diddy though.
That must have been a wild wake up call.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Diddy did some outlandish things. The parties. I mean, did you see his like Halloween costumes?
Oh my God, the Batman.
Dude, the Joker.
I meant the Joker. I meant the Joker. Travis Scott was the Batman. I meant to say the Joker.
Dude, him as the Joker. It was weird because like the makeup and everything, like the hair was phenomenal.
It was too spot on.
he played the part way too well.
Oh my
And
God,
I
that's
think
such a good point.
around that time is when people were like, I think there's something wrong with Diddy. I think that might have been like the match that set like the town to flame.
Oh my God, dude! The night he had with that the Joker shit on.
Dude, I saw a clip of Tyler the Creator rolling up in his car. It's just another freak. Like you'd think they'd get along in that situation. And Diddy rolls up. He's got like a machine gun in his hand. And Tyler's like, damn, like you look crazy right now. And he's doing the fully in character, doing the Joker voice and everything. He's like, come out of the car, come play. And Tyler's like, no, I'm good. And then rolls out.
Yeah, shout out Tyler the Creator.
Dropped an album.
I'm not listening, but he's funny.
Listen to one song because of all the edits on TikTok.
Any good?
Like him? You haven't seen those? I think I might have sent you one of the edits.
I haven't heard it.
No, it's good. It's that one song. It has a 1 second Baby Keem ad lib. Bang.
What's the song? Earthquake. Is it as good?
Earthquake? That song's banger.
Like
I have it in
him?
the rotation.
As
like,
good?
I'd put it on the same level.
I bet you just put me on.
Stream like him. It's a sad song. I mean, it's about like him saying like, "Do I look like my father?" And talking to his mom because his father left him.
Damn.
And then I don't know if I sent it to you. I sent it to somebody, but there's a LeBron edit of like the song playing in the background.
Shout out TikTok.
With LeBron in the background, or the song in the background. LeBron's like, he's like, yeah, like I feel like I'm a pretty cool kid. Like I was cool growing up. I don't know why my dad left me. And then the song's playing.
That's actually fire, dude.
Because it has a fire beat switch. It has a good
That
switch.
is fire.
And then it's just LeBron yamming, shooting the that's not even my type of shot. Hitting it.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and it was that song. Great stuff for the content creation world. I think we might have to make an edit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to add to that. We're gonna have to put something on there. Something about the freak offs.
I would just say, in terms of Diddy being infamous, the biggest thing, it's the freak offs. It's the don't be at his party past 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's don't go into one of the weird rooms. Katt said it in a comedy special 20 years ago. One of his first specials in the 2000s. Yeah, I saw the clip. He was like, I haven't been he hasn't been that famous that long, so he wants to go to Diddy's parties. And then you enter a room, and you don't know what you're seeing.
You see horrendous acts.
How many bottles of baby oil was it?
It's like 1,000. And also, something to say.
It's not, and like they say on Twitter, it's not like it's easy to just
get 1,000 bottles of baby.
Not only get 1,000, but use to use one bottle. It's gonna take a lot of use.
But they weren't even like the regular size baby oil bottles, too. They were like
they're the fucking jumbo size.
They were like the gallon size baby oil bottles.
God damn.
And then his lawyer didn't help.
Yeah.
I think that also makes it. I don't know if it helps or hurts him that his lawyer is no bueno. His lawyer, he was like, "Yeah, he just likes to buy in bulk. It's just the American dream to buy in bulk." There's a Costco 2 blocks from his house, and then he got ripped by Costco, saying we don't have baby oil in stock.
Shout out Costco. Not only for the Costco guys, we bring the boom, but not only that, for taking yourself away from being in the Diddy party.
Don't tie yourself.
Do not tie yourself to that man.
That's hilarious. They said we don't sell baby oil. They called him out, dude. You think the lawyer would have done some research?
I don't know, but I think he's in a tough situation.
I think damage control, like Diddy's got a whole team of people. They would have probably briefed his lawyer on how to damage control, and the lawyer probably has his own team because he's an LA lawyer. He's a famous guy, or he represents famous people.
I'm sure he's trying his best.
You'd think he'd be like, okay, so where do they sell this baby oil? All right, this supplier, which is the closest one, or let's just say they sent him this much by accident or something, or
but we don't know
some story.
Yeah, he should be prepped.
He should have some out because they're gonna ask about the baby.
But basically, he said, we bought bulk, which clearly he did.
I don't know if that's in bulk or industrial levels of baby oil. Maybe with the trafficking, maybe he sent free baby oil with each person he trafficked. Maybe that's why. Maybe it was just
certainly
stock. Maybe it was just
certainly stock. Oil in that gift basket. But going to the other person along with the prostitute.
R. Kelly?
Yeah.
R. Kelly, damn. His allegations are deep. I mean, have you seen the videos for like his
I can just say this. Closet? There's gonna be no winner between us right now. As in, like, we're gonna have to let the poll decide, because the Kendrick and Drake, we can actually stake a claim.
Yeah.
These two guys, they're having a freak off.
Yeah. They're both freaks in their own right.
Oh my.
But I mean, R. Kelly, the golden shower video was insane. Dude, and then after that, the Boondocks made something about it.
Oh yeah.
You remember the Boondocks? They made fun of him so hard because he got away with it. And they were like, yeah, like, look, it's Robert, he's free, whatever. And then
Robert, Robert's killing me.
They show the video, like, animated in Boondock style, of the girl saying, like, oh, like, she's pointing to the camera, making fun of the fact that they couldn't prove that she wasn't 18. And, like, she's like, oh, look at my ID just in case. And, like, they flash it to the camera, says underage. He's like, oh, my legal name is this, my social is this, so they can fully identify it. And then they're like, oh, here's a newspaper, that date. So they're just making fun of the fact that the judicial system couldn't lock him up. And I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah, they couldn't, and now they finally did. But
yeah, they found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
They had to get him off the streets.
Yeah, I mean, have you?
Unfortunately, can't make music anymore, but it's probably better that he's not a civilian.
I was gonna say better that he's not a civilian. Maybe he can pull some Tory Lane tapes. You know, Tory Lane's recording while he's in prison.
Free Tory.
Free Tory. He didn't do it. That's my opinion.
It's my opinion as well, but we won't get into it.
Yeah, that's another time. I don't even think we'd be able to debate that.
Yeah, I think
we would just berate Meg the Stallion.
We're both on the same side.
Yeah, that wouldn't be it. We need a third party for that one.
Yeah.
Somebody.
So if you're interested and you want to defend Meg the Stallion, you can.
Don't know why you would, but you can.
Yeah, don't know why you would, but you can.
But yeah, I mean, he's in jail. If he puts out some music, I think it would bang. Just on like, I don't think it might be good, but I think it would bang in the sense that it would do numbers. Just because people are like, oh my God, R. Kelly dropped? Robert?
Oh no, if he dropped today, it'd be huge. Especially if it was really good.
Especially, I mean,
it probably would be really good.
A lot of stuff I see online too, of like people saying they were expecting the bars and the clubs to play bangers like that, like old R. Kelly, like remix to Ignition at the club.
Should play more.
And they don't play it. I mean, you hear it elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear it in the club though. It should play in the club.
It certainly plays in my car.
You know, a couple of weeks ago I went to a bar with some of my coworkers, and I think this was like the week of the Diddy allegations coming out. I got on my phone, went on Snapchat, took like a black screen picture, and typed out in big letters for the DJ, "Play Diddy."
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
I told him to play Diddy, and I'm pleading my case with this guy. I'm like, this is the last weekend you'll ever be able to play Diddy. You have to put Diddy on. And he's like, I'll ask my manager if I can.
I'll ask my manager.
Asked the manager. Manager said no. And then I was like, all right, we'll play the next best thing.
That's crazy.
I was like, I feel like that's the best time to play.
Why can you not play him? You own the bar. It's all about the good music.
You're getting paid to play music. Play music.
Yeah. Damn.
Dude.
Shout out to the DJ though. He wanted to play him.
I guess he knew which lines not to cross, or maybe he's done it before and he messed up. But it was the week of the allegations. And like when he was fleeing the country and everything, and I was like, okay, well, I need Diddy now because I'm never gonna hear it again in this atmosphere with this sound system quality.
Absolutely.
So, unfortunately, didn't hear Diddy that night. I did hear him on the ride home though.
Oh, as you should.
But
as you should. He still plays a lot of good songs, even for a guy who's not even like a musician like that.
No,
a lot of good songs.
I mean, he had a lot of great features. I mean, he had like who else did he have songs with? I'll Be Missing You.
Yeah, I'll Be Missing You.
Banger. Shout out Biggie.
The song with Nas. I forget what it's called.
God, I can't remember the name either.
Yeah, I can't. But
we've played it multiple times in the same room.
It is good.
It's a banger. He had that
song. The song you love. Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole, yeah, and him. What's the name? Can't remember the name. Last Night.
Like it's a banger, man.
It bangs. Like it hits continuously. And to my point again, you got to separate the art from the artist. I don't think I'd associate myself with Diddy in a social manner especially now. I'd feel inferior to him because I feel like
It'd be crazy to see that man.
I feel like he probably has goons that are ready to trap me at any moment.
Oh my, yeah.
You know, but if
let's be honest, you'd walk right into the trap. You'd willingly like, dude, trap me. All right, that's a good question. Would you go? Diddy party.
Diddy party?
Say right now. They release him one day.
He's like, yo, Manny, I just heard the pod.
Yeah.
Need you at the Diddy party.
He's like, dog, I need you.
I'm be honest.
Knowing what you know, are you going?
I'm going. Would you go?
I would go too.
Dude, I don't think that even.
I don't think you could pass up the opportunity.
Yeah, I think just for the experience alone, like, yeah, I probably won't be able to get into specifics. I'll be tied down for the rest of my life with an NDA. You might own a percentage of whatever I make for the rest of my life, but I'd go. 100%.
I'm going. You have to experience something like that in your life,
dude. It's that
even legendary. On your local level, whatever equates to a Diddy party at the local level, you have to experience that as well. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if we had a local banger,
yeah,
we'd be there, 100%. I have one person in mind.
I got one person in mind too.
I think we got the same person. If he do a Diddy style party, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
I'd be there in a heartbeat.
Call out of work, call in sick the next day. I'd be
there. As
you
should.
I'd be there.
As you should.
I'd need a whole 24 hours to prepare and another 24 hours to recover.
Was it Diddy or was it Kanye? They had the naked women with the sushi.
Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a birthday party or something.
Yeah.
And he just had a naked woman sitting there or laying on her back.
Yeah.
She was the sushi boat.
Yeah.
And that was great.
Yes.
Yeah, love Kanye. Fucking love Kanye. Always gonna respect Kanye for what he did. He changed the game.
For what he's done.
What he continues to do.
Exactly.
Shout out Bully coming out soon.
I was saying, can't wait for Bully to come out.
Need Kanye back.
So give me your case right now.
On who's more infamous?
Who's more infamous? You have R. Kelly, Robert.
I got Robert in my corner.
Give it to me.
The case?
Pause. State your case.
I'm going with longevity here. He's had cases gone against him since the 90s.
The LeBron. All right, go.
He's got stuff since the 90s till 2022, his conviction. Stuff still coming out.
That's true.
He's still got cases against him. I think that speaks levels to the despicable things he's done. That's
a good argument.
Marrying a girl at 15 years old.
That's
a legal document.
Unheard of.
That's written paper. That's proven. He married a 15-year-old girl. Despicable. And then also the golden shower videos. I think that's insane. The fact that he got away with peeing on somebody is just.
You gonna talk about the midget?
Yeah.
You gonna talk about the midget?
The midget trapped in the closet.
Yeah.
Those tapes are also insane. I actually rewatched them today while I was at work. I rewatched all, I think, 15 or 16 episodes.
So many. And
it's all over the same beat too, which is insane.
Insane.
And him acting in them and the actors in them it's all his voice. It's all his voice, and they're all mouthing his words.
That guy is different.
And dude, just I mean, him pulling out the gun, scratching his head with it, not knowing what to do, is insane. I think those tapes, that coming out while he had the allegations going against him, and they were building a case against him.
Yeah.
The FBI of all people, he beat the FBI. Think about that. Did Diddy beat the FBI? How many times did it take for the government to bring down R. Kelly?
I wouldn't say we exactly know.
No? I mean,
I just know we knew it was confirmed, and this is like it was allegedly confirmed.
Yeah.
Like everybody knew, but they turned, the cheek.
The OJ.
Yeah, same way.
Another situation of justice system not.
Well, yeah.
I'm a big believer in the justice system. If they can't prove it, it's not real. But he also did beat another case, like in 2006 or 2008, of they found like some tapes of him with underage women, and he beat the case by saying that the police officers that searched his house didn't have justifiable cause.
He's definitely despicable, definitely infamous, but I think there's just levels.
Levels.
In the same way, when the one day we did MJ LeBron, you got the longevity, maybe. Maybe, but I think it's the word of mouth. The same way they talk about MJ, like he never missed a shot. Same way they've been talking about Diddy for a really long time. Everybody knew about the Diddy parties.
That's true.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Shout out Bron.
That was a while ago too. That everybody was talking about those parties. It's been a big thing.
It's been a big thing for a long time, and then now it finally came out. So I just think it's the longevity of that run of beating the FBI versus just like the aura of the Diddy party.
But what I will say in Kelly's defense,
Yeah,
is, I mean, did you see the interview with him like on 60 Minutes?
Oh,
Yeah, that might have been the funniest thing ever. He's crying the entire
Yeah.
time. He goes, "They're saying I hogtied that girl. I don't know how to hogtie somebody. Who do you think I am?" Crying tears. Did you see the edits?
I've seen it.
The
I've
AI
seen it.
ones? Those AI ones kill me, dude. Where
That's
it's like,
fantastic.
I don't know how to hogtie somebody, and then it's just him holding up the rope. Oh my god, that was insane. Those edits are insane. I think when it comes to, because R. Kelly, I think beating cases multiple times is something to speak of when it comes to his infamy, because everybody knew he peed on
It's the
that.
fact that he's beating it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Everybody knew he pissed on that underage girl.
Yeah,
That was a fact.
that was a fact.
Like, there's no denying that he peed on that underage girl. Beat the case though. You know, like,
I just feel like it was that time though. It was a different time back then. Like celebrities
it
just
doesn't matter.
yeah, but celebrities
Still beat the
always
case.
beat the case. He ain't beating the case today, and neither is Diddy.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say, I think it speaks to this guy's infamy that he didn't even, that people knew what was going on, and he didn't even get a case for a long time.
I guess that's a
They
fair
saw
point.
him beat his
But
wife,
also,
rest in peace,
They're hitting
beat
him.
his girl on video, and
Yeah.
nothing even came about.
That's when this all started, kind of, right? When they
Yeah.
started, when he apologized, he was like, "I'm sorry for those." But then also, you got to go to the Meek stuff. Meek Mill with P Diddy.
I forgot about
I
Meek.
think that takes down his aura. When he calls him daddy,
That's just Diddy,
takes
man.
down aura.
That's just Diddy, man. That's what he likes to do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. To each their own. But Diddy, you lost me on that one.
It was strange when he was in the pool and he had when Meek had the fries in his lap.
That was a bad look.
Strange.
Very bad.
Not
look.
only that, Meek today, I just think it's a bad look to be like
Well, Meek now
what
is
he's
saying
doing on Twitter.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what did he say? He was like, "I'll give anybody $100,000 if they have any proof of me like messing around with Diddy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "God, you're just asking."
And
for
not
trouble."
only that, he's like, I got nothing against gay people, but he's like, I love pussy. Like, dog, we all do, but
Are you sure?
you love it a little too much that
You
you
like,
might be swinging the other way.
yeah. Maybe he goes both ways. Maybe he's a switch hitter.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And go ahead, Meek. We don't
Yeah,
care.
Yeah, no
Be a
judgment
man
zone.
though.
No
Own it
judgment
up.
zone.
Own it up.
Yeah, own it.
You gotta own it up. You know, like, we get it. You're a rapper. You put out mid music. I don't even think he still puts out music.
He puts out mid music, but he does have some good songs. So I'll say
I
shout
mean,
out Meek.
Dreams and Nightmares is a very
That's-
black and white song.
that's
a lot
overplayed.
of people hate it. A lot of people love it. That song comes on, I'm not taking it off.
Philadelphia, dude.
Ugh.
It hits different for me. I sent it in this one chat right when the whole Diddy stuff came out. I was like, I can listen
This
to
is what y'all waiting for?
I can listen to Philadelphia one more time. And that was it for me.
And then after that, dude, the fries pick is insane. Him holding the fries in the pool is nuts.
Him at
For
WrestleMania. Get up! Situate him, Rock.
I forgot about that. Forgot about him at WrestleMania.
He's clearly
Meek.
one of Diddy's,
I think when he was in jail, I think he hasn't been the same since.
Diddy must have like got him out.
I mean, I think Jay-Z paid for all of his like lawyer fees and
makes
everything,
sense.
but
Jay-Z, dog, we know you're next.
yeah, no, he's had a lot of allegations against him.
Allegedly.
He's had a lot of
Allegedly,
allegations.
you're next.
He also didn't he beat up Beyonce's wife in the elevator, or Beyonce's sister? Not wife. Wasn't that the thing too? A while
I don't
ago?
know about that.
Was it him?
I know he cheated on her.
I thought she hit him and then like he hit her back or
I
something.
wouldn't doubt it.
But
Not
he
only
did
that,
cheat on her. Hove.
I did hear on the grapevine, Rihanna was like 14
Yeah, no.
and Jay-Z was doing it.
Apparently, he like forced her in a room to sign to his label.
Yeah, I've
And-
heard that a lot about.
Yeah, like he like put her in a room for like 48 hours, like didn't let her leave, no food, no water, and was like, "You gotta sign," which is insane. But he's Hove.
That's Diddy-esque. Yeah, he is.
I was gonna
There's
say
only one
it's
Hove.
the same. It's the same thing. Give it 20 years. I think there's gonna be some stuff coming up against Hove.
I think that's right now the whole. I think he's shaking his boots about Diddy.
Yeah, I think.
But then you see Beyonce kind of everywhere. Like she just dropped a country album. She's just in that commercial,
It's Levi's.
showing off that backside,
It's a great
the
commercial.
caboose, and
Made me buy Levi jeans. I was convinced. She sold me.
I think you just sold me to buy them.
Change your life, dude. They're actually really comfortable. Never wore Levi's in my life. Bought them after that, and it was coincidental that I bought them after that.
That's fantastic.
But
dude.
they're very comfortable, and I hear they last like a lifetime, allegedly.
All right, you know what? Hey man, I'm sold. Levi's. Maybe one day you'll sponsor us, and today you earned a customer.
Great.
Keep showing Beyonce.
Nothing. Dude, it's everywhere. I see that ad everywhere. Dude, Sunday when I'm watching football, at least 20 times.
Oh yeah, I see it all the time.
At least 20 times. That, and then during the campaigning for the president, I saw the Trump ad. There was like Kamala's for they them. Trump is for you. That was one of the funniest, like greatest advertisements.
Political ads are satire,
dude. It used to be like this person hates like gay rights. This person hates this. Now it's just making fun of them.
Yeah, no,
it's hilarious. I love it.
That's fantastic. That's the way, honestly, the way to do it.
I think it might be one of the funniest things, like the way that the political campaigns have evolved. It's been so different. I mean, before, I saw clips of like the debates before, and it was like these guys, they're like nothing but respect for my opponent.
Dude, it was
whoever wins.
Dude, it was Mitt Romney and Obama.
Yeah,
and he's like, dude, I just heard you and Michelle had your anniversary. Like, congratulations. Like, no.
Yeah,
no, that was just insert Trump.
Rosie O'Donnell's a dog.
She's a dog.
Dude, I love Trump.
We shot him like a dog. They're eating the dogs.
He loves dogs.
Everything's a dog. Shout out Barron.
I saw, you know what's funny about Barron? I saw a video today about how like he doesn't speak in public because he has a Slovenian accent.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. And then I saw
the video of him as a
8
kid.
years old, yeah. And he was like, I love my book, my suitcase.
Yeah.
I love my suitcase.
It's really crazy that he's
Dude,
got an accent.
The kid's now like 6'9". He goes to school at NYU.
It's crazy he goes to NYU and not
He's probably
Duke. He should be at Duke playing basketball, drop stepping guys. Shooting
Slovenian,
left hooks.
Slovenians know how to do that.
Slovenian son is Luka Doncic and Barron Trump.
Is Barron Luka's son?
They're damn near brothers.
Bloodlines are close.
For real.
But, I mean, I think he's got hella aura right now.
Oh, yeah.
Bar the accent.
How old is he?
I think he's like 19 or 20. Yeah,
I think in like 20 years he's a future president.
Yeah? You think he...
I think so.
I mean, people were
saying... They like gas him up.
People were saying that Trump's other son, the older one, I forgot his name.
Was it like Eric or DJ Jr.? I think it's Eric.
I think it wasn't Donald Jr. I think it was Eric. Yeah. Shout out Eric. But...
They all were at the UFC fights this past weekend.
But yeah, I mean, when Trump was campaigning, they were saying like make his son like vice president, and I was like, it's stupid. I don't think you can win on one name. I think it's just a bad move. I mean,
Trump,
if it happened,
2024?
yeah, but I don't think it would. I think it would just be a bad look. Neither one of them were real politicians at the time when he was running.
Yeah.
Now he's an actual politician.
Yeah.
But I mean, people are saying like he's got hella aura now. His son, Barron, and I think spotlight changed. He turned into a young man, and now they're like, damn.
No, yeah, because when he first ran, like 2016, he was 13.
He was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, now he's a grown man going to college. But I also see a lot of stuff on TikTok of like, oh, Barron Trump going to class. And I think it's weird that people are posting that kind of stuff. I mean, let him live his life.
Yeah, for real.
But also,
what also comes with it?
The comments are like, he's actually like really chill.
No, I've heard that too.
And it's like, seems like a chill guy.
Did Obama go to Harvard? Do you know?
I know he went to U Chicago for sure. I'm not sure where else he went.
Wherever he went, like originally, I heard he was like lit at the parties.
Yeah, have you seen the pictures of him like just hanging out?
Yeah,
he seemed like a chill guy.
Yeah, so like it's the same way with him. Like with Barron, just imagine going to like a frat party and Barron Trump's there.
That'd be lit.
Like that's crazy.
You probably have like the craziest blow, the highest, the purest blow you've ever seen, straight out of a 7-year-old Colombian. Yeah. Like it just got smuggled into the country.
For sure.
Like he flew the Colombian in himself.
Best of everything.
100%, dude. He probably has like a crazy nice like apartment on campus.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty crazy. He's going to like public. He's like walking around class.
Yeah, I mean it's New York.
Expected to be more private.
People who live in New York, like I know this one girl. She goes to school in New York, so she goes to Parsons, and she says like she sees famous people all the time. And, like she's just used to it now.
Yeah, it's like J. Cole riding the bike around New York.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like people don't pay no mind unless it's a celebrity that shouldn't be in New York.
Checks out.
Like you see Margot Robbie in New York, you're turning. Heads are turning. Everybody's like, oh, it's Margot. Damn. Shout out Wolf of Wall Street.
That's crazy.
Turned me into a different man after that movie.
She was only like 21 in that movie.
She's a mom now, or she's pregnant. I don't know if she had a birth yet.
It's a shame.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm happy you're a mother. It's just a shame it wasn't.
It wasn't mine.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Wouldn't even need to be mine. I'll raise it.
For real.
Hey, father that stepped up.
Hey, the father that stepped up.
I'm not saying I have a type.
It's a good Easter egg. Maybe one day it'll come out.
Maybe one day. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think in 20 years from now, I think we'll laugh about it.
Oh, for sure.
Do we laugh about it now?
We're gonna. This is you forever.
Oh man,
you forever.
I don't know. Something about that draws me to. I like being a savior.
I'm not the stepfather. I'm the father that stepped up. Let's go.
I need that on a t-shirt. I need that on a t-shirt. But yeah, I mean, super chill stuff in New York. Yeah, the girl that I was talking about, she worked at Starbucks in New York too, and she said she saw famous people all the time come into the Starbucks and just like hang out.
That makes sense.
And it's like I guess it's just part of the culture. I mean, we don't see famous people like that. We see Pauly D. She'll be, hey, like we wouldn't go and take a picture with him.
I might, but I wouldn't want to.
But we'd be like, yo, Pauly, what's up?
Fun fact, were you there when Tommy DeVito was at Jenks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to be the starting quarterback of the New York Giants.
That was nuts.
And guess what? He was a shithead then, and this is going on TikTok.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito. He wanted to take a picture with my buddy. Or my buddy wanted to take a picture with him. But he wanted to act like he was all high and mighty.
Yeah, I remember that.
You're the third string quarterback. They're starting you just because they want to lose games. I don't know you that well, and I don't know you at all.
I don't want to.
But the way you treated the public in that moment speaks a lot about your character. And I'm just gonna go signs from the universe. I don't predict you're gonna do very well.
I don't think he's gonna do well either. Yeah, I mean, is Daniel Jones getting demoted to third string now?
Yeah, basically.
Who's second string now?
Drew Lock. He should be the starter.
I think they should throw Lock.
But they basically they can get out of Daniel Jones' contract after this year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't if he doesn't get hurt. So if he got hurt, they would have to keep paying him. So you kind of have to bench him.
I was gonna say no chance for him to come
because
into
you
the game.
stink.
Yeah.
And he's not playing well. And so you might, and they want to get rid of him.
Performance. He's got some like decent receivers this year that like are actually like trying to make moves for him.
I thought they were gonna be all right.
He's been I had high hopes. I thought they were gonna start Tommy DeVito. I thought that was the smart move. I don't think they should have given him the money anyway. I think they should have gave Tommy DeVito a little something, be like, hey, we're gonna put you in the spotlight more, or at least have like as soon as they start losing, throw DeVito in.
Yeah,
well,
that's what they're doing now. DeVito, you got your wish. He just brings like weird eyeballs. Like he was a cool story last year.
Yeah.
So,
but man, I mean,
DeVito, we're not. You know what? You're not you're not welcome on this couch.
I think that night at Jenks, I think we went separately and we saw each other at Jenks that day.
No, different time.
Was it
different time?
Oh, well,
either way, this is around Memorial Day.
Oh no, yeah,
and he was there.
He was there. Yeah, I remember that.
We were definitely together.
That was like the beginning of the season.
You see us at Jenks, Point Pleasant. Say hello.
If you show us a clip of the podcast, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink if you show the podcast.
That's awesome.
That's a good call out.
Yeah.
See who the real fans are. But back to the main topic.
Yeah.
we took a turn.
It was a good curveball.
It was a good turn. But I said my case on R. Kelly. 60 minutes, beating the allegations, longevity of the allegations.
Yeah.
30 years in jail. I don't know how much Diddy's going to get.
I think he's going to get a lot that they might, in fact, off him.
Yeah.
If he gets offed, I think he wins the infamous debate.
If he gets offed.
I think it's
an Epstein
the debate is. It is. This guy's got the tainted legacy of longevity. It's going to be like looking back on LeBron. He just did it for such a long time.
You got to
respect such a high level. But I think Diddy is like, it's a bigger debate of the fact that the Diddy parties, it's the fact that there's going to be so many people on that list.
Yeah.
There's like 120 celebrities.
They're
like
baddies.
they have to like pay somebody, I believe.
Really?
Or they're getting sued for something.
Defamation or something.
Yeah.
And like reparations, whatever.
So it's the fact that he was just, it wasn't only just like Diddy. It was like Diddy's
the fact that he got so many people involved into it. I get your contention.
That is the point. It's the fact that he was making people do all this stuff. It's like he
was a mob boss.
It was like Percy Jackson, the lotus flower. Like they couldn't leave the casino because they kept eating the flower because it just kept them in the casino. Same way they couldn't leave the Diddy parties. in the same vein.
I guess.
And I think
see
the
what you're saying.
Mr. Freakoff, the Freakoffs, the baby oil, and everything else far between.
I think he also has a terrible chance of like beating the case.
Yeah, I think there's no
Just 'cause
chance.
I think his lawyers are awful.
That, I think it'd be really tough. I don't know if you've seen the Tim Dillon segment. He just says like he was like, if I was Diddy's lawyer, he would say like you can't even defend him.
You can't.
So he basically was like, this is what he would say. Closing statement, like, Sean Combs, does it look great? No. But just remember that this man's a father. Shout out Coming Home. Like, he's a father, he's a mogul, he's a whatever. Just remember that at the end of the day, he's a man. Does it look great? No. But he's a man with children.
That would kill me. That would send me over the edge. If I was in that courtroom, if I was a juror, innocent.
Because it's honestly like, what can you say? Like, dude,
You can't say much.
the
There's
evidence
so
is
much
all
evidence.
against him.
Dude, if they raided his house, they
Yeah.
did raid his house, and they said they had
Multiple.
like thousands of hours of footage.
Yeah.
He's cooked.
So
there's no coming back from it.
it's just the fact that it's all those celebrities in those rooms
I
doing the
feel like-
freaky
I
shit.
feel like the only thing that they could maybe do to make it get away with, give up names of other people who were
I
involved.
think if he
in,
gives
like,
up names, he could. They could
lighter
kind of brush
sentencing, or
brush
give
it
him
under
house
the rug.
arrest. Yeah,
Yeah,
that, or they just say that.
but I think
maybe
it's too
there's
far
somebody
gone.
else, maybe there's somebody else behind the scenes. Maybe he has a boss.
Yeah, that
You know?
makes sense.
They give up that big name, or if they say he was under the coercion of somebody else because he like was in debt or something. I think he could find a way. But a lot of ifs.
It's a lot of ifs, and again, R. Kelly is more. He's just more like it's just him in this ring of, and then it's like he's the big stem,
But
branch out to all these younger women.
what I want to say is R. Kelly. I feel like a single man doing all these wicked things says a lot about him and his character.
For sure.
I feel like that might be that, like, your argument and my argument are opposing sides of the same branch.
Yeah.
But I think because he was one man and
they
did
are
it,
one and the same.
because he's one man and he did all this himself, I think that speaks volumes. I think he won.
He may win, but I think
And I don't think we'll be able to settle on who won.
yeah, no, there's no settling. Like
No.
it's not like whose song is better,
No.
who has more numbers. There's no chart that we can insert that will have this data
Yeah.
on who's more infamous. It's more
We'll have to collect our own data.
like collect the charges and
Yeah.
things like that.
But you can't do it. You can't.
But Diddy was just so power hungry. In the same way that
He wanted more.
Drake always wanted to fuck like the rappers' girls, this guy wanted to fuck them.
But
Or get those people to fuck young girls.
the thing I will say too is, have you seen Diddy and Get Him to the Greek?
I've never seen it. I don't think I've
Phenomenal
ever seen
movie.
it.
Jonah Hill, Russell Brand.
Shout
Diddy's
out.
in it too. Diddy's like a big like music agent. Pretty much plays himself in the movie. A big music guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, this guy, he's a retired artist. We're gonna get him for like one last show because like we need to make some like amount of money before the end of the year or whatever. And he's like, all right, just get him from like where his country, like the UK, to this like place to record or play a show. And he's like, all right, get him to the show. And the guy, Russell Brand, is just an insane artist. Jonah Hill's trying to get him
Yeah.
there. And there's this one scene where they go to like, he's like, all right, like let's get fucked up. They get like high or whatever. And they're they're in a hotel room. And they're like, yo, like we gotta go. Like we have to like go to the performance or go to our own hotel room. Like something's messed up. And then Diddy's like, no, you guys aren't going anywhere. And he goes insane, chases them through the place. Place is on fire.
God damn.
Chases them through the hotel and chases them on the street. Gets run over.
Wow.
He gets run over in the movie. That's gonna be you gotta watch it. I'll send you
I'm
clips.
certainly gonna.
I'll
I
send you
certainly
clips.
will.
I'll send you clips. But
Damn.
it's, yeah, and look, see the comments on it. It's all Diddy played himself in this movie.
He did. Damn.
It was
That's
a
crazy.
great film. Definitely recommend it. But at this point, we've both stated our cases.
Yeah.
I think leave it to the public. Let us know who you think is more infamous, R. Kelly or P Diddy, Puff Daddy.
Yeah. If on the poll.
Oh yeah, poll will be
This
set
should
up.
be a good one.
This one we need results on this. We need to see what you guys think. I think it's very important to us to know who won.
No, this is a good debate.
This was a great topic. It was a last minute topic. We did a switch. We originally had something else planned for you guys, but this one just took the reins and we had
This
to run
guy's
with it.
brain cooked with this topic for sure because I really wasn't anticipating it. Didn't really know how we could get Diddy involved or R. Kelly. But he did his thing, and it was good.
Yeah, we had a lot to say.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think we both pleaded good cases.
They're both very
at the
infamous.
End of the day, all we can do is just leave it to the people to decide.
And we're big fans of both in terms of just the artist.
Yeah, 100%.
And they are both very infamous. So I wanted Kendrick to win the last one. We'll recap it. But in this one, I'm cool with either winner.
Yeah, this one I can.
You can just make the case for both.
But in my heart of hearts, I'm going
R. Kelly.
I'm going R. Kelly.
And I got Diddy because I defended him.
Free Robert.
And I want to be just like those lawyers defending him.
Free Robert.
I don't know if I'm saying free Sean Combs, but...
Well, actually, yeah, I don't think we should. I think he is a dangerous person. But
we wouldn't mind another album.
Yeah. Get the Tory Lanez tapes, get his producer in the jail, and make something happen. Do you have any last remarks, any stories this week?
I would say this. First, shout out to all you guys on social media. We're on all the social medias. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Apple Podcasts,
and Spotify. All Ray vs. Rod. Easy to find. Yeah. Same picture of me and him going like this. Those for you guys. And just follow, like, comment, subscribe.
Interactions. Share
Interactions. Vote in the polls, obviously.
Yeah, we want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, so just give us more topics of debate. Because eventually our well will run dry. But that's basically that. The recap of the last episode. The results are in, and I will be 1-0. Kendrick Lamar beats Drake in that terms of the beef.
Unfortunately,
it was good podcast. Shout out all you guys for watching the clips. Keep doing so. We'll keep trying to shove them out for you.
Yeah, we're getting into a better swing of things now. We had some technical difficulties week one with not only the recording, but then turning the recording into something we could post. Yeah. Just because Apple sucks. We should say Apple sucks. Mac doesn't work. Have to switch to the PC after hours.
Good that we, with the hiccups are out of the way, and we should be smooth sailing.
Yeah. We'll be a lot more prominent in the clip game, in the post game. We'll be a lot more interactive this week coming up.
So
also, sleep schedule's just been fucked.
Oh yeah, no
sleep schedule was awful this past week. I was waking up at 2 a.m. had to go to work at 5 a.m. Didn't come back home till like 3. Then would sleep from like 4 to midnight.
Yeah, the look in was last week. We were supposed to record on Tuesday. We didn't end up recording on Tuesday, but we still got it out. So shout out all that. Yeah. The process, we're in. And this is EP2, so shout out that.
Yeah. Shout out Crunch Parking Lot.
Yeah, you guys did your thing, and maybe one day we'll be back, but we hopefully not.
This studio, I think the studio's working well.
Yeah, no,
I think we got a good setup on the couch.
This is good for sure. Yeah. So welcome to the casting couch.
Pause.
2 Hispanic men.
Double penetration.
DP. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be one of the hashtags on the clips.
DP.
Double penetration.
DP.
But this has been Ray versus Rod.
No.
No,
it hasn't
not
been.
yet.
No, I want to cook one more.
One more.
Well, I think I'm gonna do that every episode. I'm gonna cut you off the closing, and just one monologue. Last week was about being unk. That remains the same. I'll update to that. I have to play in a turkey bowl on Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
And am I dreading it because I am no longer the man that I was even a few years ago.
Family?
Family, friends, shit like that. Not too excited on how my body is gonna feel.
You need a tight end. I'm here.
The day out, I'll certainly be in contact. Rob Gronkowski right here. But I'd say today,
Rod Gronkowski.
Justin, shout out Rod. I would say I was in a group chat today with a lot of people, and they're like, "What are we doing Thanksgiving Eve?"
It's a no-brainer for me.
Well, it's a no-brainer, no doubt. Everybody's getting lit.
Yeah.
Have to. It's the biggest drinking day of the year, and that's what I'll say to you guys. Any major holiday, any day you don't have to work the next day.
Oh, are we doing a Thanksgiving podcast? Next Wednesday's Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, we'll do it Tuesday. We'll figure it out. We're certainly getting one in next week. But any holiday, the day before, you don't have to work. And Thanksgiving's the best because you don't have to work Thursday, so you're drinking Wednesday. And most of the time, most people, like in terms of my job, because I work damn near every weird holiday, like the Martin Luther King days that people get off for. I don't. I have to work that day. So does he.
Yeah.
And so that Friday, most people have off. So you know what? You're drinking 4 or 5 days in a row. And I'll just say that Wednesday is one of the biggest drinking days of the year. So drink for it.
It's going to be a glorious weekend.
And along with that, I just said, but people were like, what are we doing Thanksgiving Eve? and they're throwing out all these bar ideas, and they're like, oh, all these local bars are ass, blah, 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 blah. And I just got to say, stop fucking complaining.
Yeah. A beer is a beer.
A beer's a beer wherever you go. I don't care if it's packed. I don't care if your local bar stinks. You know what makes the local bar awesome? It's the fact that all these people that you may never see in your life that you once, saw in high school, saw in college, everybody's back in the same place, going to the same bars.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what?
I think that's the whole point of it. I think is you have to go to a local bar because you will see all these people you see once a year.
Yeah, and that's all you need. You don't need to see them every week. They're not your friends, but you know them. You're.
I mean, we went to the bar last week for the J. Paul fight, and somebody came up to your brother and was like, "Hey, I know you from high school. Did you see that?"
Yeah. Oh, damn, I forgot that happened. And he was like, "I have no idea who that guy is."
He said, "I know you from high school, and I don't know. I've never seen this guy in my life."
Yeah,
it's one of the greatest things that human interactions can offer.
And so, just things like that. Just the fact that it's no need to complain. We're going into one of the best weeks of the year.
Yeah, huge. Fortunately, my new schedule is Sunday to Thursday.
Oh, word.
So I'm off Wednesday, and no, I'm off Thursday. I work Wednesday. I'm off Thursday.
Yeah, because
of Thanksgiving. But I'm also off Friday just because of my schedule.
Yeah, so I'm
off.
Yeah, it's not even like a holiday.
I'm
you're
off
just off
that Wednesday afternoon all the way till Sunday till Monday because I actually requested Sunday off too. Yeah.
Oh, word.
So I have a long weekend ahead of me.
So yeah, long weekend of drinking. So we're entering. That's next week, but we're entering. We're damn near. This is Wednesday, whatever, the 20th. This, we're getting to that good week. It's that holiday season's coming up, and so.
And I think what we should do is before next podcast, we should have predictions on how many drinks we'll consume over the weekend. Damn. And then we'll bring to light how many we actually had the following week.
Damn, bro. They're certainly going to run me a check. A lot of money will be spent.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of money well spent with good people and with the people that you don't maybe even want to see. You don't want to see them, but you're like, you know what?
But it helps to see them.
Yeah.
So, it helps something that you didn't know you needed.
So there's no need to complain when you're going to those local bars. You can hang out with your buddies every weekend, but you're always going to see that weird dude from high school. So,
but you might see that girl that glowed up since high school.
That as well.
That's what I'm looking for.
Which is the huge plus.
I'm looking for the shorties that, they might have liked me in high school. They might have thought I was a nice guy, cool friend. Haven't seen them since graduation, and now they're back in my plane of view.
Yeah, the battlefield.
It's rough out there. It's rough.
Many fish in the sea, and we're fishing for you. This has been Ray versus Rod. That's all we got.
See you next week.